this isn't the actual napkin, but I just wanted to give y'all an idea of how it was sticking out the door handle. I could have died. I have my children, I have my husband.
Today, Erin Mims and her husband, Bobby Marshall, are back to working at their hair salon. But on Mims' birthday this past Tuesday, she wasn't sure she'd make it.
I felt like I couldn't breathe.
On the afternoon of August 6th, 37-year-old hairstylist, mother of three, and owner of Alluring Locks Kingdom and Faze and Mo Barber Studio was at a Houston restaurant celebrating her birthday with her husband. But when the couple went back to their car, they would discover something unusual. A napkin lodged in between the door handle on the car's passenger side. Mims said she threw the napkin away and didn't think much of it. She then went back into the restaurant and washed her hands before getting back into her car, but said that her fingers began to suddenly tingle, and then the symptoms became progressively worse. Mims' husband rushed her to the hospital. Doctors ran urine samples, blood tests, as well as a CAT scan, and said that her vitals were all over the place. After running multiple tests, the doctor informed Mims and her husband that there wasn't enough of the substance in her system to determine what it was, but that it was acute poisoning from an unknown substance. The doctor said that the incident sounded like a failed kidnapping attempt. The Houston Police Department said this is the first case of its kind that the department has seen after the woman filed a police report. Mark Winter, managing director of the Southeast Houston Poison Center, said that Mims' symptoms, as described, matched with hundreds of poisons.
I felt like I couldn't breathe. My chest started hurting. I just was getting hot flashes. My heart was racing. Just a whole bunch of stuff. I told him, I don't feel okay. I think I need to go to the hospital.
She says it all began after leaving a birthday brunch at the Willowbrook Prospect Park Eat Drink Lounge and noticed a napkin like this one stuffed in her door handle.
I took it out with my nails and just threw it and got in the car, and then I asked him about it, and he said no, he didn't put a napkin in there.
Despite going back to wash her hands, Mims and Marshall believe whatever was on that tissue transferred onto her door handle and into her body.
My fingertips started tingling. In my mind, I'm thinking, I'm just overreacting.
Moments later, instead of heading to the spa, Mims was spending her special day fearing for her life in a hospital bed.
It's crazy. It just makes me think that we're not safe. You know, there's some crazy people going out in the world just doing things.
After running tests and flushing out her system, Mims says a doctor told her she'd suffered acute poisoning, but because there wasn't much of it in her system, they couldn't identify the substance. After posting her experience on social media, she learned she may not have been the only one targeted.
Someone reached out to me and they let me know that it wasn't just my car. They saw it on multiple cars.
Tonight, the couple says they've gained a new sense of awareness.
And it just make me watch my surroundings. I can read lips now, like from far away, like whatever it is, like I'm paying attention.
What if my husband wasn't there to bring me to the hospital immediately? Like, what would have happened? Physically, I'm okay, but emotionally, mentally, I'm not. Like, I don't even want to go anywhere by myself.
When it comes to the human body, I've learned over my 40 years, anything is possible when it comes to the human body. The probability is that you would have to have a lot more than just, I'm going to call it casual exposure.
What happened to her is still unknown, but her story has reached millions online. She's hoping she can save someone else from having a terrifying moment who's just on a night out.
People have been commenting saying it. They've been seeing it. So I just want everybody to be careful.
Since the incident occurred, Mims has shared her story on social media, aiming to spread awareness about the real chances of this incident happening to anyone. The Houston Police Department is currently looking into the matter. The HCA Houston Healthcare warns people who are experiencing symptoms after being exposed to a poisonous substance to contact first responders immediately.
What's up, y'all? It's me, Erin. I just want to share with y'all the experience that I had yesterday on my birthday. What started off as a great day turned into being one of the scariest moments of my life. I know y'all wondering what happened. After we finished eating, we walked to the car and I had a napkin sticking out of my door handle. So this isn't the actual napkin, but I just wanted to give y'all an idea of how it was sticking out the door handle. So when I saw it, I just picked it up with my fingernails like this and I tossed it out. I didn't touch the napkin, but guess what? I still opened the door with my fingertips. My fingertips started tingling. After about 5 minutes, my whole arm just started tingling. Then it started to feel numb. I got lightheaded. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I got hot. it just was a whole bunch of different feelings at one time, and I started to panic. So he called 911, and they kind of directed us to the nearest hospital. Once we got to the emergency room, I explained to them what happened, and immediately they brought me to the back, took my blood pressure and everything. They say my vitals were not stable, so they immediately put me in a room and gave me some fluids. They ran a whole bunch of tests for about 6.5 hours. The doctor said I had acute poisoning from an unknown substance. I didn't have enough of it in my system to determine what it was, but just that little amount had me messed up, y'all. Like, so just imagine if I would have grabbed it with my full hand. Like, I probably could have been dead, dog. Like, so I'm just recording this to let y'all know, like, be careful.